Hi, mine fans. Had a little clip today. We're going to talk about some of the equipment out here on the dump, particularly the EIMCO 12B Mucker behind me. And to tell us about that, we've got the one and only Gary Mohn, an old miner who used to work these things.
Yeah, I actually, with this 12B Mucker, I was running that in the Eclipse mine back in the early 1970s and first part of the 80s.
I was in school.
Yeah, it was just a fun machine to run.
Well, why don't you show us this machine? Let's talk about it. All right, so what do we got there, Gary?
The operator would sit here, and then this would be like a forward and reverse, and then this would be like operating the bucket and also turn, so that you would go into your muck pile and you would fill this up, and then this is a safety feature that we didn't have, but it would just take it right in front of your face, dump it into a car like that.
Yeah, that one's actually been somebody's modified the back of this with a little hitch that fits the mucker perfectly. So.
Yeah. So no, you could move a lot of dirt quickly and not use manual work.
And how long do they use these things?
Well, the last patent date on the one in the Eclipse mine was in 1911, and they've been using it continuously in that mine until I left in the 70s.
I know they still, companies still get these machines and they rehab them, and they send them down to Mexico, Central America, up in the northern Canada mines. So these things are still used, which makes them kind of hard to come by.
Well, I tell you what, like I said, they were fun to operate. You know?
And how did it move back and forth there?
Well, with this, like here, you know, you go in to the muck pile and then scoop with it would drop down the bucket, and then another level would open it up, and then once you had your bucket full, then you would throw it into your car behind you.
And we had a compressed air powered motor in there?
Yes, and you get your compressed air here.
Let's come over, let me look at that motor from here. A little 5-cylinder motor they made.
Well, it was all pneumatic. Yeah, this is all pneumatic.
And I know this one works because when we unload it from the truck, there's a lever down here that engages and disengages that, and we had it in the wrong position, so when she rolled down, that motor hiss. It was working. So there's our lever down there.
Yeah, it'd be fun to see this thing going again.
Well, that's our plan out here.
Because you got different levels for your cars to tie into.
Yeah, and you can see they've made a little homemade hitch back there, an angle iron with a torch that fits that nicely. So this car probably wound up, even though that car is much older than you'd expect, it was used at one point with one of these, we figure. And yeah, that's our plan is to get a compressor out here. We've got a line on one up in Butte we got to bring down, this spring or summer. And if the compressor works and the mucker works, we will be running it for people once we get it on some track.
I tell you what, I will be here when you get this thing to work, because this would be fun.
I would love to get a lesson from you in this, because I'd rather have somebody who shows me than the FAFO method of how. But yeah, she's a beautiful piece of machinery. EIMCO, and what does that stand for?
That's the name of the company.
Yeah.
In fact, EIMCO still makes mining equipment today. EIMCO muckers, the 5-yard muckers and all that, and 2.5-yard muckers, but it's all diesel.
Yeah, now they're on wheels instead of track machine like this.
Yeah,
so.
we use EIMCO up in the Billy mine when I was working underground out in Death Valley.
So you worked the Eclipse and the Billy.
Yes.
And how long did you work underground in this area?
10 years.
Okay. And you've got a wealth of stories and experience based on what you've told us on the tour. So.
Oh yeah, that's what's mining. My best stories I got when I was bartending at the Snake Pit Bar. If I got stories for there, but that's a different video.
You gotta name some names. Well,
they're all dead now, so they.
I want to thank you very much for coming on out.
Right, Ross, this is a pleasure, man.
It's a pleasure having you out here. We look forward to seeing you again. Gary Mohn.
What you're doing with this is incredible.
Well, I'm glad you think so. That's heavy praise coming from you, and you remember this place before I got here, so.
Yeah, we used to come in and take people through here. That was, when locals, people came out of town, we had to take them through a mine.
Well, this was a good one for that. I hope we've got it as good, or if not better, by now. But,
oh my God, yes.
So.
We just made through the tour. It was awesome.
Well, glad to say. Thanks a lot, folks.
Okay.
Gary.